Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Azula from the Hummingbird Coven. Welcome to my water signs, to your October Oracle guidance. So that's my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Mostly your rising sign, but your Sun and Moon will also have a part to play. So make sure to also check out the other videos for October because they might affect your life in some way or the other. With that being said, I'm going to kind of jump right into your reading today, into your video. I have 4 piles for the 4 remaining weeks in October that I've already pulled some messages for you. I haven't seen them yet, so I will be channeling also real time. So I please ask you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't as well, because this is a general reading. So there's some messages that might be for you, some messages might be for someone else. So just take what resonates with you. And yeah, I'm also channeling real time, so sometimes it also takes a second for the message to come through. But I do get pretty in-depth with the month, and I will also be pulling my individual messages as I did for last month for my Cancers and then Scorpios and then my Pisces. So please also stick around for that. And yeah, I'm going to get right into this video for my water signs and see what is going on with you. Also, all my decks will be posted in the description box below if you're interested in any of the cards that I use. So I'm going to pull your first layer, your moon messages for the month. What is the moon bringing in for you? Okay, you have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. What do you need to release? Waning moon, yeah, waning moon. And step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay, so just give me a second to tap into this energy. Definitely a shift, moving kind of more into your destiny, and more into service, definitely for my water signs. Stepping into service during the month of October, stepping out of your South Node, out of anything that's holding you back, and moving into your North Node. I'm going to pull your second layer just to see what these energies might be about more specifically. Nothing is yet set in stone, and loyalty. Card number 33. I'm kind of feeling like a go with the flow. I feel like there is a lot of things that might be up in the air at this time for you, my water signs. Nothing is yet set in stone. Things are still being rearranged, but it's asking you to also be loyal. Where do your loyalties lies? Where do your loyalties lie? And ultimately, I'm feeling like, make sure that you're being loyal to yourself. Make sure you're being loyal to your dreams, to your goals, to your ambitions. Doing things that you love, that give you confidence as well for my water signs is a big thing that's coming through. Like things that make you happy. I feel like there may be a lot of options coming and going with all these waves. There's a lot of different options, and that might bring up a lot of different emotions as well, because you have all these things kind of going on in your life. It might be causing a little bit of chaos. And just know that you do have the power to choose also which direction that you want to go in. But I'm seeing go with the flow, really go within as well. Ask yourself what would truly make you happy is what I'm seeing. What also keeps you in balance and keeps also your practical and your spiritual world in balance. There is an emphasis on time and schedules and details, especially with this Virgo energy. You are good enough with the card of Deceit, and this is happening the week of the super new moon in Libra. And you already have kind of a balancing energy with card number 33, which equals up to 6. But I feel like there's either you are deceiving yourself, or someone in your outside environment is trying to convince you that you're not good enough, or convince you that you don't have what it takes to move forward in this space. Or those might be your own kind of thoughts in your own head. And it's about balancing that out, trusting that you are good enough. That is what this Libra moon is bringing into you, reminding you that you are good enough to step into this new area of your life that is going to ultimately make you happier. It might be a little bit against the grain, though, as an energy that's coming through. Like, it might not be what people around you expect you to do and to move forward with, but ultimately it makes you happy. You are good enough to also, and you deserve also, to live a life that makes you feel happy. What do you need to release with beauty? I'm hearing the rose has thorns. The rose has thorns. I'm also hearing like, I heard fall. What needs to fall away? What needs to release? What do you need to cut out of your life? What do you need to let fall away? The more negative aspects of you, or of the situation, or of your environment, or of your work, or just those negative thoughts that have been coming through, or if they were coming through. I know my water signs are probably also going through a lot of emotional intensity at this time, like the water signs energy, also because it's ultimately the divine feminine energy is held within water. Emotions have been running extremely high. We've been dealing with a lot of like intense emotions, lots of vulnerability, also lots of tapping into different types of spirituality as well to kind of help us get through these different times. I'm also seeing an energy of like, remember the beauty, do what makes you feel happy as well, like remain loyal to your spirituality as well, remain loyal to your ancestors, to your guides. I'm here because the thorns are what keep you safe from predators, but they can also hurt others as an energy that's coming through. What do you need to release? Do you need to release some of those thorns? Do you need to release maybe control of a certain situation, or control of maybe whoever this might be? This might be someone who's close to you. Oops, sorry. Or again, it could be your own head. You need to your own self-sabotaging thoughts or deceitful thoughts towards yourself, telling yourself that you are not good enough. See the beauty that you hold, even with maybe your thorns, even with the hard things that you've had to go through, even with the negativity that you have gone through in your life, but don't let that define you. You need to release maybe a impulsive reaction, or like one of your, it's kind of like default mode is an energy that's coming through. The shell that you put on when you're trying to protect yourself from maybe this deceitful people as well. But I'm also hearing like, see, because this card speaks of seeing the beauty in others as well as seeing the beauty within yourself. So it's like, see, even if this was someone who's close to you, it's like, see the beauty in whatever relationship this was, whatever friendship this was, or partnership this was. See the good things, see the beauty, see the light within them. Also accept that they too might have thorns. They too may have gone through negative experiences that are shaping their perception. That may be what is deceiving you and telling you that you can't move a certain direction, or you don't have what you need, or you're not good enough. It's about having love and showing love in this situation with this green energy, or heart chakra. And then the beauty, it's like show love to the situation, and then step out of your comfort zone and flow, and know that things are going to change. Know that you might need to remove yourself from this person or this job, because this also has to do again with you're stepping into service. So you might have to leave a certain workspace in order to be able to do what truly makes you feel happy. But it might be like your boss is telling you, like, what do you think you're going to do without this job? How are you going to make money? How are you going to whatever? And it's like, no, have faith, trust, step out of your comfort zone, step out of the comfort of relying also on other people to make you happy or to make you feel that you are enough. See the beauty within yourself, be whole within yourself, see the beauty in the experiences that you've had, and understand why you've had to go through them. Take the lessons that you needed to learn about them to help you also heal your own shadow. Because we can never get rid of we will always have our shadow, but it's about learning how to work with it rather than trying to completely just block it out, or shut it out, or like cut it away from us. It's not about complete, like even our south node moving to our north node, it's not about completely letting go of who you were. It's about evolving, it's about changing, it's about understanding where you went wrong, the mistakes that you might have made, and how you can choose differently to have a different outcome. There's an energy of like as a cycle. Well, it's always a cycle, to be very honest. It's always a cycle. But you also have card number 33, 38, 40, and then 4. So there's a progression of 3 to 4 that I'm seeing, which is like a creative stage, a creative phase. Nothing is yet set in stone. Like you're still playing, you're still curious, you're still figuring it out, you're still getting your hands dirty is also an energy that's coming through. This might be literally with dealing with healing with your healing your shadow energy. Again, this could also be reflected in your environment, in some sort of partnership, friendship, or relationship. But this ultimately is like our worlds are the reflection of who we are within, of what we accept into our energy, and what we allow our own energy to reflect onto the outside world, into the people around us as well. So it's like, also be careful that you are not sabotaging yourself by engaging in lower vibrational energies and in pettiness, or just like, it's kind of like a clean, what do you need to release it? To release it as cleanly, as easily, as effortlessly as possible. But also there's an energy of our shadow. It's like, what is your strategy to get out of the situation as smoothly and as easily as you can? Because you do ultimately see the beauty in the other person. You do ultimately have respect and acceptance for the situation. But it doesn't mean that you need to stay in that situation, right? Like, how can you release it peacefully? How can you just allow it to, like, you're just flowing onto the next part of your journey? Is very much an energy that's coming through from my water signs. Let me pull your tarot to see what else. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Where's the Pentacles? High Priestess. Yeah, High Priestess. You know, intuitively you know. You know that you're meant to also move in a different direction. You know you're meant to get a little bit uncomfortable, so that you're not feeling like you're in lack. Because you are good enough and you're meant for more. You have 6 of Pentacles under that. Like, you are meant to have an equal give and take in whatever this relationship is. Like, you may be in a situation where you are not receiving what you are worth. Or again, you are just not living in happiness, in loyalty, and in faith, in in alignment with yourself, with your own light that you have to share onto this world. You have Two of Swords with nothing is yet set in stone. This is very much an energy of pause. Again, things are still shifting, right? So pause, go within, connect to your spirit guides, connect to your ancestors, connect to whoever you need to connect to, your own intuition, and truly ask yourself, like, what do I want? What do I deserve? What am I good enough to strive for? You have Sun at the bottom of your deck for these cards as well. Like, there is a lot. You are meant to live in happiness. You are meant to be also a light. You are a light. Yeah, you are a light. But there's negative energies, bounding energies, contracts, maybe a contract that you might be in. Again, it could be a work situation. But even like a karmic connection that you might be in that's toxic, that is abusive to you in a certain way, that takes more from you than it gives back to you. Again, it's about finding an equal exchange of energy. Whatever this is, it's taking away from you. Again, this could be your own shadow, this could be work, this could be a friendship or relationship. You have Prince of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place. I'll read the individual weeks in a second, but it's just a general energy that needs to come out for you, my water signs right now. Prince of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This is about moving slowly, thoughtfully. This is about, and maybe there's a new offer coming in. For some of you, this is about you need to release your own negative mindset of lack mentality. Or of being comfortable also, there's an energy, being comfortable with just what you have. Always having to live with just what you have, always having to deal with, like, this is my situation, so I just have to live with it. Like, no, you are deserving of more than that. You are deserving of more than especially the negative aspects of whatever that situation is, the controlling, the binding, the again, abusive energy of whatever this is that's taking away from your light, taking away from your potential. Because you're just settling in this lifestyle, in this workspace, in this friendship or relationship. You're settling because it's what you've always known how to do as well. Don't settle. You are deserving of more. You are enough. You are good enough. And you know that intuitively. You know that. You know you're meant to step out of this situation and strive for something more. Just going to pull the clarifiers for you. Okay, yeah, so for this first week, this next week that we're stepping into, it's about taking a moment to pause and to reflect and to find stability within yourself and to also manifest it in 4 of Wands and 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands has to do with stability, as I said, celebration, union, energy, happiness, togetherness types of energy. This could be community as well. So it could be like, are you being loyal to your community? Like, especially if you're meant to step into service within your community, like, are you doing them service? Are you being of service by being chained in whatever situation that this is for you? you need to be able to step out of that and then trust. This card speaks of readiness of spirit. Like, you know that there is negative energies out in the world that, again, might have negative intentions for you, might be deceitful towards you. But it's like, no, like I need to go within, and yes, I need to gain my strength back, but I am ready. I am ready for my blessings to come into me because I am worth it. I'm good enough. I deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve to be loyal to your happiness. You deserve to have peace. You deserve balance in your life. You deserve stability in your life. My water signs. And you know that this stability is going to come into you as well as soon as you take your power back, is what I'm feeling as well. As soon as you take your power back, as soon as you rebalance yourself and your emotions and your also 4 and 3, 4 of Wands and 3 of Wands would equal the 8 of Wands. So again, I feel like there's an energy of like, this is going to come quickly into your life once you make this change, once you actually decide to cut whatever this is out, to take a pause even just from this situation to regain your own stability and strength. Because it can be scary. I mean, stepping out of your comfort zone is not comfortable, right? Like, it's not easy to do. It can bring up fears, it can bring up confusion, it can bring up deceitful, again, your own mental self-talk. So it's about, again, strengthening your connection with your guides, with your ancestors. You got 2 of Swords again as well, later in the month. But yeah, definitely a pause energy. Things are still shifting around. Things are still moving around, allowing you time as well to choose your next path, to choose your next, the next phase in your life, to choose your next relationship for some of you, work, job for some of you. You have strength and the 7 of Wands. This is kind of, I'm hearing bruised ego. Wow, bruised ego with this deceitful energy and with this strength energy. And the 7 of Wands, which is also about like being defensive. There may be an energy of like, maybe some of you got kind of, because 5 of Pentacles can also sometimes deal with getting left behind or getting left out in the cold in some certain situation. But I kind of feel like this is past energy. This is past energy, and because of that, whatever time, whenever this happened for you, whenever you're in a similar situation, even before it unfolds, you get defensive. And again, that ends up self-sabotaging yourself. You're blocking your own blessings by saying like, I'm not good enough to have this because when I had it in the past, it hurt me. Or it left me, or it lied to me, or it cheated, or it took from me more than it gave back. It wasn't an equal relationship. So it's an energy of like, don't sabotage your own blessings. Heal that lack mentality, heal that lack mindset, heal that also just dealing with the situation. And again, in the way that you've been dealing it, I said before, like, what are the thorns are ultimately there to protect you, but like, they can also hurt others, and they can also hurt your own potential, your own blossoming as an energy that's coming through. Yeah, it's about healing that ego. It's about regaining your strength. Again, knowing that you are good enough to move past this situation. it does feel, and it can feel like the world is against you. That's also Seven of Wands energy. It can feel like there's a bunch of obstacles, or there's a bunch of people that might, or whatever it is, circumstances that might feel they're against you moving forward in this certain situation. And honestly, it's because you have like a very, like you have such a bright light. And that's all this energy wants to do, is take away from that light, right? To leave you in a space of being unbalanced, so that you don't speak your truth, so that you don't step into service in the way that you're meant to heal, again, as I said, your community or your family, or whatever the case scenario may be. The negative parts of this world don't want you to succeed. There might be negative people in your life that don't want you to succeed. And it's about also removing yourself from those relationships. But I don't feel like that's for a lot of you. I feel like for most of us, this is our own negative disposition, or our own shadow, that we just need to heal and just trust and go within, eyes closed. Trust that I'm good enough. Attract that blessing into your life. For the week of the first quarter moon in what is that? Capricorn and Aquarius. Again, it's about what do you need to release. First quarter moon is usually about testing your commitment. Whatever you manifested during the time of the new moon, it's about testing your commitment. So there might be a situation that might come back up for you in the next week that might be kind of similar. And Spirit is going to see, how are you going to react to that? Again, it's about seeing the beauty in the situation. Allowing yourself to see the light. See what blessings can come from this person or situation. This new energy that's coming in. Or this new road that you're moving into. It's about moving slowly, thoughtfully. Page of Cups. This is offers of love. This is like like small gestures. This is a thank you. This is an I'm sorry. Also, maybe if you, as I said, like sometimes your thorns are there to protect you, but sometimes they can hurt others. It's I'm sorry if I made a mistake, if I hurt you in any way, if I maybe told you that you were not good enough to move in this direction, right? It's also taking responsibility for your own shadow and how your shadow reacts in certain situations. When you feel like your peace or your light or your ambition or whatever it is, if you feel like that's being threatened, it's about acknowledging both. It's about acknowledging the light and the shadow and finding, again, as I said, a way for it to work together. Learning from yourself, learning from your own mistakes, learning from the experiences that you've gone through, to know what resonates with you, what is right for you and what is not. What is right and what is wrong, ultimately, like what is light, what is dark. What is you acting and living in your light, and what is you acting and living in your shadow. And how do sometimes they need to come together so that you can have a direct intention, but a direct hit is what came through. Also, so that you can more clearly see maybe the negative people in your life. And again, appreciate those relationships for what they were, but it's time to move forward on your journey, and you might need to release those people, places, or things. It's about seeing things clearly for what they are, and taking time to go within if you need to consult yourself. Be truthful, be honest with yourself, to see the light and the good and the bad, the light and the dark in the situation, and find stability at, once again, card number 40. And then card number 4, so finding stability. 4 and 4 then becomes 8, which is moving through a cycle, moving from your south node to your north node, especially as we move into eclipse season, which is happening, I believe, begins in November. But we have a whole bunch of super moons before that as well, so like energy is already going to continue to get intense and to be intense. So we have to know how to, hold on, sorry. Yeah, full moon eclipse. I think the first one is in November, and it ends, I believe, January of next year. But we have to know how to manage our own shadow and our light so that we don't block our blessings from coming in by putting out negative energy. I honestly feel like we are being kind of blessed with our time at home, especially with all this 4 energy, like number 4, the 4th house, that's Cancer energy. It's about the home space. It's about the place where you feel safe, where you feel comfortable, to also go through your own, like, these overwhelming emotions in a safe space, in a safe environment, to work with spirit in the way that you need to, in a safe space and environment where you can express yourself in the way that you need to, where you can manage and balance out this light and this dark within you, because we all have light and dark within us. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, so also bringing those 2 energies in balance. You do have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Wow, and you have full moon in Cancer under that. As I was just talking about Cancer energy in the 4th house, a personal issue reaches resolution. See, I feel like something is ending, is completing, either a friendship, relationship, work situation for you, so that you are able to step into your into service, into your path, into your destiny. And by letting go of whatever this is, you're letting go of it like it's a clean break, a direct hit, like it's a clean break, more so I'm feeling, where you have seen the beauty and you express that as well. So it's like not this, again, drama-filled or petty situation that you're leaving. It's like peacefully you break away from that and you just continue to move. And then new energy comes into your life that is love-filled, that is in line, that is aligned. Like, I feel like, yeah, this can completely shift things around. A personal issue reaches resolution. And then you have the High Priestess with the 10 of Pentacles and the Tower. So I feel like intuitively you know that your blessings, that abundance is coming into you, and that you're meant to receive abundance, but you do have to allow this tower to crumble. You do have to allow this, whatever it is, to break down completely and break out of your life, to release this out of your life, so that you're able to move in this direction. Intuitively, you know. And I think it might start to happen for you as we move into eclipse season, again, because energy is just going to continue to intensify. And my water signs, my feminine energy, like, we are going to feel this the most. The most. Sun, moon, and rising, like, you will feel this very intensely, and a shift in cycles in your life, a shift in energy. But we don't want to create any enemies, right? Like, we want it to be peaceful. We want to be able to move forward so that we also don't incur any negative karma as we move forward in our life, right? Meditation is the bottom of the deck for these cards. Card number 25, card number 7, which is about divine wisdom, divine understanding. Again, that High Priestess energy, your spiritual just knowing coming through, and meditation. This can be in whatever way it makes sense for you to meditate. By the water, of course, my water signs. But you can be still, you can have your eyes closed. I'm also seeing kind of like a fiery energy within this deck as well. So for some of you, you might want to like work it out physically, either working out or dancing or running, or whatever the case scenario is for you, whatever works for you, and get your mind to a clear space where you are clear and you can let go. Like, you can allow those thoughts to pass, you can allow those emotions to run through you, but then you can let them go down the river. Like, you can release them, and you are able to see more clearly. You're able to see the beauty also in moving slowly, also in the small gestures of love, of the thank yous, of the I'm sorries, of the I forgive yous as well. But then still having that clean break, coming to peace with the fact that we are separate at this time, possibly. That you are separating yourself from this again, whatever contract this was that was holding you in an unbalanced energy. And then stepping into your abundance as you step into service, as you step into your North Node, into your destiny. Also, check your North Node if you know it. I will have a natal calculator posted down in the description box below. So check your North Node to see where you are meant to go in this life. Check the house that your North Node is in. Check the sign that your North Node is in. All of those are going to give you signs and clues as to where you are meant to go in this life. Also, if you feel free to post that, also comment that in the comments down below. I would love to know, and also maybe support you in finding your path towards that, to the best of my ability and my capacity, even with just a reading or whatever it is. I would love to support my community, because this is my calling. This is my this is how I meant to kind of step into service at this time, at least. So I definitely want to get more into that and support all of us in raising the vibration of this planet ultimately, and creating more happiness in our future, more sunshine, more peace, more balance. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you haven't already. I am going to pull a few more cards for you and then get into your personal messages for my Cancer, Scorpio, and then Pisces. I do want to pull for my karma cards to just see what is the overall planet, sign, and house that is supporting you, as well as the overall masculine, feminine, and union energies, and what message do the cosmos have for you for the month of October. Okay, what's the overall planet, sign, and house coming through for my water signs? Ooh, thank you. You have the sun. Twice you have the sun. Like, you are meant to shine as well. You are a star. You are meant to share your light with this world, or at least with your community and with your family. Yeah, it's time. It's time to step into service. It's time to follow your intuition of the direction that you know this has been nudging at you, that you're meant to move in a certain situation. And there's this one thing in your life that provides you with a certain amount of comfort, but there's still like a lot, like, I feel like it could be financially mostly, but I feel like, again, there's more, it takes more from you than it actually gives to you, especially on an energetic level. Yeah, follow your intuition. You know where you're meant to go. You know that things are changing, and you know that once you make this change, you're going to receive more than whatever this work, this job, or relationship, or friendship, more than it was giving to you. The overall sign and house, please. Ooh, thank you. Second house, see? Your workspace. This could definitely be your workspace. Let me just see the clear, easy, and accurate message for the overall sign. Thank you. Yep. Virgo. The sun in Virgo in your second house. This is definitely about stepping into service and stepping into a new aspect of your work. Finding new ways to get what you need and to do what you want as well. Knowing that it takes time. It takes time, but it's ultimately you're following your beliefs. You're walking on your path. There will be challenges. It will feel scary, but you have the strength to do it. Do not let your shadows get in your way. Do not let your shadows get in your way. You are good enough to move in this direction. You have Neptune for the divine union, which is Pisces energy, which is, there's like overwhelming, again, that overwhelming energy. There could be a little bit of confusion within your own, again, your own mentality at this time, of whether you should move in this direction or not. But yes, you should. You have the fifth house under that, is all about, first of all, playfulness, which was under meditation, but also taking a chance, taking a risk, and trusting that you will receive the reward. And it's taking a risk and trusting and having faith, because it is ultimately like the power of love. This is coming from your heart space and stepping into service. This is something that you love to do, so it will give back to you, because that is a vibration of love. It gives and takes equally. The ninth house is also supporting the divine feminine, which is interesting because Sagittarius is supporting the divine masculine. And you also have Mercury supporting the divine masculine. And then you have Mars supporting the divine feminine. Okay. I'm going to read the messages for the overall energy, and then I'm going to plug in the masculine, feminine, and union. So you have Sun in Virgo in the second house. Demonstrate the serving of others patiently. Realize the details of what you want. Act like a leader. Do what you must do and get what you need. The creation of methods for the healing power of your beliefs. The gaining of respect for or from the analyzing of what you value. Things brought to life or light, resulting from the perfectionism of your resources. Yeah, like whatever it is that you're offering as well, again, like it is going to be successful. So you don't have to, like I understand it's taking a risk, but you are doing something that is beneficial for the collective, and so it will reward you in the way that it is meant to. It will bring you financial prosperity and abundance, and you will be successful in this area of your life. Again, we have that fiery energy with Mars and Sagittarius for the feminine and masculine, so definitely also this could have to do with exercise, fitness, what is good for us. This could have to do with health and nutrition for some of you. With Neptune's energy, this is bringing in also that spiritual understanding that you have, and bringing that into your service in whatever capacity makes sense for you. But like that is how these things join together and help you and support you in stepping into service, into serving the collective, into providing healing, right? Healing. And the healing power, and using different methods to find healing, to find more health, right? Hygiene as well is coming through. This could be like skincare, possibly also with the divine feminines, with Mars, which is, it's the angry red planet, but it has to do with your head or your face, so it could have something to do with that. This is also, okay, sorry, let me stick with feminines for a second. Mars also, though, is in retrograde at this time in the sign of Aries. So this is also about, again, as I said, moving slowly, also not maybe getting too big-headed. Like, yes, you are supposed to shine. Yes, you are meant to move into this area of your life and receive abundance and recognition and all those good things. But it's about still being humble, not letting your ego, right? Your ego get in your way and possibly sabotage your blessings. Yeah, it's about slowing down to speed up is also the energy that's coming through for my feminines. So I'll read the message. Mars in Virgo in the second house. Energize the serving of others patiently. Confront the details of what you want. Force yourself to do what you must do and get what you need. The drive for methods for the healing power of your beliefs. The confronting of the analyzing of what you value, and action resulting from the perfectionism of your resources. I heard game plan for my divine feminine, so this could be about taking action and getting to the details of also how you're going to see this through, how you're going to move forward in this space. It's planning out a certain amount so that you are able to also more smoothly move in, like flow more easily into this new space in your life. That's for my feminines. For my masculines with the Sagittarius energy, this is about your spiritual understanding, spiritual beliefs, learning. Sagittarius energy is about travel, learning, teaching. So you might be a teacher, a spiritual teacher, my divine masculines. But yeah, this is about, it's just as much information as you can receive, as you can get. This is about adventure. This is about just the excitement of moving in a new direction and of doing something new. But I also feel like there's an energy of like you have learned a lot, you have received a lot of information, and now it's about putting it into practice and sharing it. Also, it is about teaching and sharing that with your community or with your family or with the world in whatever way that means for you. So Sun in Sagittarius in the second house. Demonstrate your highest ideals patiently. Realize the rules of what you want. Act like a leader. Get it out to the world and get what you need. The creation of insights to understand your belief. The gaining of respect for or from the wisdom of what you value. And things brought to light or life resulting from the understanding of your resources. As I said, there's very much an energy of like, it's now time to take action. It's time to demonstrate. And also there's an energy of like, live this lifestyle for yourself. Like, make sure you practice what you're preaching as well, right? It's a spiritual understanding and you're leading others. So you have to also make sure that you are living that truth. You are living that lifestyle so that it doesn't become performative or ego-filled, right? And then the union with Neptune in Virgo in the second house, and this can be the union with either your masculine and feminine, if this is a partnership or a friendship or whatever it is, or if this is the union of masculine and feminine within yourself. This is the energy. Inspire others with the serving of others patiently. Be prepared to sacrifice for the details of what you want. Yielding is the only way to do what you must do and get what you need. An energy of scheduling, again, came through for that. Be prepared to sacrifice for the details of what you want, and yielding is the only way to do what you must do. First of all, sacrificing, again, if you have to sacrifice something, if you have to let go of something or release something in order to step in this new direction. But also sacrificing possibly just like things that you do within your day that take time away from you. Like, this could be even just scrolling online too much, or shopping, or whatever it is, going out, spending your money on things that you don't really need to spend your money on, and not investing also in your blessings, in your what is the word I'm looking for? In your own growth, in your own business, in your own potential. But yeah, scheduling out your life, again, like, there's an energy of what do you need to do to actually take action within this space. The idealization of methods for the healing power of your beliefs. Confusion regarding the analyzing of what you value. And sacrifice resulting from the perfectionism of your resources. There's also an energy of like, again, you might have to sacrifice some time and energy into stepping into a certain space to continue to move towards your goals and towards your resources. For some of you, and this is I feel like a very small amount of you, but I feel like for some of you, this could be you've been very comfortable at home, and it's now time to step into the world a little bit to possibly receive whatever abundance that you are meant to receive, to take on a little work. Maybe you need to sacrifice some of the comfort of just being at home, and maybe even relying on the government's money to support you at this time. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but in order to be able to finance also your goals and stepping into service in this new way, you might need to take some time to just get that extra cash, like spend just like I feel like it's more so like an odd job type of energy. Like I don't feel like it's a 9 to 5 type of thing, because I think there is an energy if you are very much working on your own goals and blessings and abundance. But this could be like that one-off job that just gives you an extra however much to be able to help you finance your dreams, finance your goals in a way that makes sense for you. But again, that's not a lot of you. I think the most of you are on the other side of this message, but that did need to come through. And yeah, those are the overall energies for you. I'm also going to pull a chakra card from my new deck to just see what the overall chakra is being affected for my water signs, like what you might want to focus on, what energy you might need to heal, or just might be of focus the most. Sorry, my cards are going flying. Focus the most for my water signs. I will say already that you can definitely work with your heart chakra, as I said, as well as your solar plexus, and your third eye and crown chakra would definitely be helpful to just receive that that guidance a little bit more easily and effectively, to be able to move and take action from your heart space, and also to be confident in stepping into this new space. Also to heal that shadow aspect, that shadow energy, right? Do you have a message? Wow. Card number 4. Grounding into your purpose, grounding into love as well, grounding into stability. And then you have psychic development under that, and you have forgiveness under that. Yeah, it's definitely about forgiving the situation, whatever it is that you have gone through, whatever hardships that you have gone through, whatever circumstances that you are in, whatever mistakes that you have made, whatever mistakes someone else has made. Grounding into love, grounding into your purpose, grounding into what is stable for you, or provides you with stability, and continuing to develop your psychic gifts. You have High Priestess, and you have High Priestess of Water. Like, you are definitely continuing to also step into your spiritual gifts and understanding of what you came here to do. Card number 27, which is card number 9, which is about personal growth. You are growing, you are evolving. You are moving higher, but stay grounded to your ancestors as well, to their wisdom, to their guidance that is coming through to you, to your love, to your light, to your beauty. This is the Earth Star Chakra, which is located approximately 6 inches below the feet and aligns us with the beautiful heart of the earth. It anchors our light and soul deeply into the planet, allowing us to feel supported, grounded, and held on our journey. We feel deeply connected to the earth and her elements, and are open and receptive to all the love, healing, and nurturing she has to offer. When our Earth Star is cleansed and in balance, we feel a deep sense of self-love and contentment. We feel completely connected and in harmony with nature, the trees, animals, planets, and all the other beautiful energies that live upon the earth. The world becomes a safe haven to live a life of love, joy, and abundance. So that is the energy of this card. And it's exactly what I kind of said from the beginning of this video. Like, you are worthy of living, and you are good enough to live a life of love, joy, and abundance. I'm also just going to read this card a little bit, and the affirmation that it has for you that you can repeat throughout this month to continue to bring this energy into your life. So you have attracted this card into your world today as a sign that it's time to get grounded. You may have been feeling a little scattered with your thoughts and feelings and finding it difficult to focus and concentrate. Maybe you're feeling stressed and busy due to the many demands on you and are finding it difficult to create and manifest positive outcomes and experiences in your life. Know that you are not alone. This is a very common feeling, and it is easy to get caught up in the whirlwind and craziness that surrounds you. Yeah, as I said, like I feel like there's been a little bit of stormy, chaotic energy lately coming out of September. And in like kind of in the first week of October, especially with that full moon in Aries, could have definitely kind of shaken things up. Yes. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for you, and best thing for you right now is to get centered and grounded. The most powerful way to do this is to align and reconnect with the beautiful Mother Earth. You're encouraged to take some time in nature, connecting and receiving the abundance of energy and magic she has to share. This is the best medicine for your soul right now. You may like to spend some time at the beach, go for a walk in the bush, visit a lovely waterfall, or a favorite place in nature where you feel at peace. Sit on the land and feel yourself completely grounded and centered. When you are grounded, you feel a deep connection to yourself and everything around you. The affirmation is, my energy is completely grounded into the healing energy of the earth. My energy is completely grounded into the healing energy of the earth, is your affirmation. And let me just see psychic development. I'll just read the affirmation for that one. I am deeply connected to my intuition and reclaim my psychic gifts now. Yeah, 100% my water signs. I am deeply connected to my intuition and reclaim my psychic gifts now. Third eye chakra. And those are the overall energies for my water signs. I'm now going to get into your personal messages and close out. So I also hope that resonated with you. I hope that made sense to you. Again, let me know down in the comments down below. Like this video if you haven't already. It truly supports and helps my channel. I do these messages for free. So I thank also everyone who does support me on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. If you are new, also welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm happy to have you join the family. And yeah, let me get into your individual messages. So for my Cancers, for the month of October, I'm going to pull 4 messages for you, 4 overall guidance messages from your ancestors, anything that they want you to know to help you remove any blockages from your life. Any obstacles that might be getting in the way, any of your own mental kind of deceitful thoughts, shadow thoughts that you might be having. What do they want you to know to help you overcome this energy and continue to move towards your path? 4 cards, please. Cancers. Ooh. 3 more. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. You have Despair at the bottom of the deck, Cancers. And I think, yeah, last month, I think it was this card that might have come out for you. But as I said, like there has been a little bit of chaos that we're moving out of September with. So I need your divine intersection right now. Oh, Great Spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Yeah. So that is the underlying energy for you for the month of, October. You have creative blocks, abundance, clarity, and relationship. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Yeah, as I said, we're stepping into service. So if you are an artist of any kind, if you're a creator of any kind, it's like your creative blocks, once you give your work, like once it's not about, again, that ego energy as we were talking about, once you give it to divine, and once it is for the highest good, once it is pure from your heart space, abundance is like abundance. Divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. I can't make it up. Like you guys see me shuffling these cards. You have clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Clarity. Clarity is coming to you. You will know which way to move. You will know, again, clarity also between your shadow and your light. You will be able to understand when your shadow is trying to, ultimately, your shadow is trying to protect you from pain that you have felt in the past, from despair that you have felt in the past. But it's about understanding and having faith that, again, once you give your work to divine, once you are operating from your heart space as well with this clarity and green energy, you will be guided by your intuition. Your intuition is your higher self, is your light self, and will know how to move you forward into abundance and into this relationship. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Yeah, go with the flow with this new relationship, and it will bring you stability. That's card number 4 as well. And my Cancers are the rulers of the 4th house, as well as the moon's energy. So Cancers are definitely always affected. I don't know why I opened that, sorry. Are definitely always affected by this moon. Actually, I opened it because the overall energy, that grounding energy. Remember to stay grounded, my Cancers. You have so much abundance that is about to come into your life, and it's just about releasing that shadow, releasing any negativity that is within or around your life that is stopping you from living your dreams, from stepping into the direction that you know would make you the happiest, and still keep you comfortable. Because I know my Cancers, like, you like to be comfortable in your situations. You don't really like chaos or confusion. It can be overwhelming sometimes. And there will be times where you face that. There will be times where you're being called to grow and expand and step out of your comfort zone. But Spirit will always have you in a way that ultimately it's going to bring you the most amount of stability that you have been yearning for as well, that you are deserving for, and that you are good enough for. So just trust in that, have faith in that, continue to build your spiritual connection, because your ancestors got you. They got you. So I'm going to move on to my Scorpios now. I hope that was helpful. And I'll see you guys in my next video. So my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what is the overall energy coming through for you? What is the overall message from your ancestors that they want you to know to help you remove any blocks that might be in your life, stopping you from stepping into your highest potential and into your destiny and into service in the way that you are meant to, into your happiness also, your love, your abundance? What are the messages that they have to you to help you overcome any obstacles? For cards, please, for my Scorpios. Wow. Wow. Yep. Bottom of the deck for my Scorpios is spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Yeah, sometimes we just need to take some space, some time out, and be by ourselves and really evaluate, connect with Spirit, and See, what do we really need, and also what do we want? You have impatience, being enough, forgiveness, and mistakes. I don't even know if I have to let you guys know of the synchronicities that are already in here, but let me just read the messages. Impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. My life is unfolding in divine timing. So whatever impatience that you're having, also by this energy of like things are kind of unknown, just trust that your life is unfolding in divine timing. This time, this chaos is allowing you to also choose which direction that you want to go in moving forward. Being enough. With that Virgo energy, you are enough. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to chase. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. You are enough. Forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. Forgiveness. And mistakes. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved, no matter what. It's okay to make mistakes, especially as you continue to move into this new space. Have forgiveness also for yourself. I feel like my Scorpios, you might be more, you're either impatient with someone else or the way a certain area in your life is unfolding, and you need to take yourself out of the situation. Wow, you have patience under that. It's definitely about patience for you, my Scorpio. But yeah, it's about taking yourself out of the situation, or if you're being impatient with yourself, it's about just being like, forgive yourself, know that you are making, you are allowed to make mistakes. This is a new area, this is a new space that you're moving into, this is a new aspect of yourself. And just trust that you are enough. The blessings that all that is that you are deserving of will come to you once you continue to resonate in the energy of love. When you forgive yourself, you are able to more easily also forgive others, and forgive also their mistakes that they have made. Understand also maybe why they have made their mistakes. Again, seeing the beauty not only in yourself, but seeing the beauty in others, seeing the thorns as well in others. Finding a little bit more compassion, and being able to flow and trusting that you will be led to exactly where you are meant to be led to in divine timing. Things are unfolding this month. Allow them to unfold. Yeah, that is your message, my Scorpios. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that makes sense for you. I'm going to move on to my Pisces now. So also feel free again to like this video if it did resonate with you. And I will see you in my next one. So my Pisces, what is the overall message from your ancestors, from your guides? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to focus on to help you remove any obstacles that may be in your way during the month of October from stepping into service? 4 cards, please. Allow me to receive a clear, easy, and accurate message from my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of October 2020. Some more. One more. One more. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Beautiful. Okay. Enjoyment is at the bottom of the deck. Enjoy this month, Pisces. Oh my God, so many blessings for you. Okay. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Enjoyment. You are lucky. Luck is around you. Blessings are around you. Abundance is around you, my Pisces. You have divine timing, self-sufficiency, direction, and money. Those are the energies that your ancestors want you to focus on during these next 4 weeks. Divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we are prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Yeah. Direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. If for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. Yeah, trust that your ancestors, that your guides, that your angels, they got you, they're supporting you, they're leading you in the direction of self-sufficiency and financial abundance. And it's going to continue to happen in divine timing. Just continue to go back to spirit. I'm also getting an energy of keep things simple with the Violet's energy. Keep things simple, clean. Just trust, my Pisces, that things are unfolding. But going back to spirit to maybe even say, I don't know if you want to screenshot this, if you can see it clearly, but if you want to screenshot that and just say that even throughout the month or just for this week, especially on the 23rd, might be supportive for you and seeing how you're meant to move forward, your next steps forward, and trusting that you will be guided in the right direction. And money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. Yeah, money. You guys will be good. Stepping into this new direction, stepping into service is going to bring you financial abundance, is going to help you become more self-sufficient as well. And it's going to happen in divine timing. Trust that you are being led in the right direction. You can stargaze if you want to, is an energy that's coming through. But enjoy. It's about enjoying this time. That's the bottom of the deck, right? Enjoy the changes, enjoy the flow, enjoy the moments, enjoy it, enjoy the journey, enjoy the path. So that is the overall message for you, my Pisces, and for my water signs. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was supportive to you on your path. Again, let me know down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Happy healing. Bye.